And good afternoon, everybody. Jeff, how are you today, sir? It is good to see you. Welcome, everyone tuning in.
Exactly. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm freaking peachy keen. How about you?
Living the dream, buddy.
All I know, it's HOT out.
Oh, dude, it's
110 feels like unreal.
it's horrible.
When's winter coming? We got a little
Not
bit of
in
time.
Florida.
Well, we get some nice weather in November, December, maybe January.
Only 6 months more to go, and then we'll be there.
I don't know about you, Ben, but I
It's
feel
too
like
hot.
it's been probably one of the hot. I mean, I think we say that every year, but it's hot.
I don't remember it being this hot when we were kids.
I don't remember either.
I just don't.
I get dressed, go outside, and I'm soaked.
Yeah, Jackson walked
And
out
that's
the
not
other
going
day.
in the pool.
Yeah, Jackson walked out front the other day. He was out there just hitting the ball into a tee or from a tee into a net, and he was maybe 5 minutes. And he's around. He's drenched.
Yep.
And he's like, "Nah, I'm done." I'm like, "That bad, huh?" And he goes, "It's too hot. No, I'm done."
I mean,
When you have kids wanting to come inside because it's just too damn hot, it's too hot.
yeah, I don't know. When I was a kid, I didn't care, but
No, I didn't.
now
care.
I care. It's like I need air conditioning.
I was outside all day, man.
Mhm. Yeah, but I just don't remember it being this hot.
No, I don't either.
100. I don't think I've ever looked at. Now again, when we were kids, we didn't have phones to walk around with and see how hot it was when we were walking around. But today, when I looked at the weather bug and I saw it felt like 110, I'm like, that's dangerous hot.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
seriously. Dominic was telling me with school, the kids went back to school this week. I'm sure the little ones in your house have. Jackson's starting what? 4th grade?
Fifth.
5th grade. Wow. Almost a middle schooler.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy. But
And I got one that leaves tomorrow.
Kenna?
Mm-hmm.
Off to college, huh?
Yep.
Yikes. You excited?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
she's ready.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, she's ready.
Great experience, man. It's one thing that I do
I told her the
miss
same thing.
doing.
I wish I would have went.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing I take back time, you know what I mean? Turn back time.
Yep.
But anyways, so yeah, I mean, the kids went to school this week, started Monday. Dominic told me they weren't even allowed outside because
Really?
that's how
Because it's
hot
too
it
hot?
was.
Makes sense.
I'm like, they didn't even get to have pee.
I think Jackson said they went out and it was he sat underneath a tree, just sat there, just chilling.
There's no trees by our Dominic school.
Oh, geez.
There's not one piece of shade over there. But yeah, so best of luck to all the students out there.
Yep.
Starting their first week of the 2024-25 school year. We go back so early, but I don't know. What would you prefer? Would you prefer to go back in August or would you prefer to go back in September like most of the country does?
August.
Yeah?
It done with, yeah.
Because we get out in May.
I
mean, end of May.
Yeah.
In June. It's only really a 3-week difference, though.
Yeah, but it's 3 weeks, so you get extra in the summer.
Yeah, I guess.
That's how I look at it, but
Yeah.
I hated school, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of liked it when you went back after Labor Day. That was always the feel of, okay, summer's over.
Yeah.
Labor Day, summer's over. Barbecues are done. People are wrapping up their pools in plastic so they don't want to get any ice on it when, the storms come in from the old northeast.
I would say things I've never heard for 1,000, Alex.
I got a little bit of that feeling. But yeah, I mean, it was just the way you knew summer was over.
Yeah.
Summer's not over right now.
No. Good God.
I guess maybe more because of this, the seasons were changing. We don't get that much.
We don't get seasons.
November, December is, we're lucky if it's still, 85.
Yeah. I remember the one year for Christmas. It was
We're at
like
the beach.
91 degrees. And
Yeah.
I'm like, God, dog, bro.
Yeah, it's just something about palm trees in Florida that doesn't do it for me in the Christmas time area, but
Tough.
humbuggy, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, so I know Broward goes back, or Broward actually started this
Tomorrow.
week. No, Broward started this week, Monday. It's Miami that doesn't go back to the following week.
Okay.
So Broward.
Fort Lauderdale, same thing. They don't go back till Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, because Kyle told me that. The only reason why I know.
He's down in Davie.
He's
yeah,
down
that's
in
right.
Parkland, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so, some schools, I guess maybe started a little earlier, but they didn't get out at the same time either.
Mm-mm.
Broward got out a week later than Palm Beach.
Yep.
And I remember that because of the back to school, or not back to school back, but Battle of the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
They were just getting done with school.
Yeah.
When we did
And
that tournament.
Everybody else was out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was Miami-Dade down in Cutler Bay. So, so best of luck to all those students starting school this week. And then best of luck to the students starting next week for all our Miami-Dade County fans out there and listeners. And if you are not listening or you have not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. You catch
like and subscribe.
Instagram, Facebook, we got it all out there.
Yep.
What else we got to talk about? The Olympics.
I think the girls are boss.
Well,
right
here's
now,
the deal. I think you can get a gold medal right now if you entered into the breakdancing competition.
Oh my God.
What was that?
I didn't even know that was a freaking event.
I didn't know either. All I know is I woke up at 1:00 in the morning and my wife was watching breakdancing. And I'm like, what is that? Dude, she's like, breakdancing. I'm like, when did that become? Yeah. And I'm just half asleep.
I told somebody the other day, I was like, dude, if they would have had this out like 25 years ago, I said, Phil would have been a gold medalist.
I don't know that.
Come on, dude.
No,
do one real fast.
No, I can't do that. Anyways,
break a hip.
Yep.
We're getting old.
Like break a hip, break a leg, break whatever.
No, but the girls have been killing it, dude. I think they lead with most goals is do USA girl stuff, man.
Well, we took the medal count like we always do.
Yep.
We went 126 to like 90, and then the next closest person was China, and they had like 40.
Yeah.
China.
Yep. And yes, I will debate anybody that wants to battle me on telling me that this was one of the better dream teams that we've ever had.
Oh no, stop.
I've seen that so many times on Twitter, and I'm telling you right now, the best one ever was the first one. Hands down.
There'll never be nothing.
There'll never be another one of those.
It's just like, again, I think we've talked about this before. You never can say there'll be another Michael Jordan. Kobe wasn't Michael.
Nope.
LeBron's not Michael.
Nope.
Nobody else was Larry Bird or Magic Johnson or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or a lot of other players.
Yep.
Dr. J.
Nope, they were great.
There was no Clydes. Clyde was Clyde.
Clyde the Glide.
Barkley was Barkley. Lambeer. I mean, Starks, Ewing. I mean, they're all their own type of player. Mm-hmm. So there's never going to be another guy like that. Just like there's never going to be another dream team like that. Period. End of story.
Won't be.
It's just. But here's my question: we have breakdancing in. We got basketball. Where is baseball?
Yeah, I don't understand why they don't have that right now.
Don't understand. We have breakdancing.
Yeah.
A woman from Australia made an absolute freaking fool out of herself.
And got a gold medal.
No, she didn't win a gold medal.
Damn it.
No, she got booed off stage.
Oh, not at my house.
Not by Australian people, but by the rest of the world.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We got her
right here she is.
Oh,
wait. Oh, God. I mean, I did that last night because I was swinging at the ants, the mosquitoes.
What's sad is like some of the freaking memes and the gifs that they're doing of this crap is absolutely hilarious.
There was a one with Ozone and Rerun saying,
look at this guy's face.
This guy's like, what did she just do? I mean, and she's got a PhD in breakdancing. Did you read that?
No.
What school was that? Welcome back, Cotter. I mean, what is
that's horrible, dude.
What is this?
That actually wasn't a horrible move. That was bad.
What move? She's got Tourette's.
Look at that. Oh, she's got some skill, dude. Look at that. Oh, it's horrible. I do that right there when I don't feel good. That's how I do. When my stomach hurts and shit, that's exactly what I do.
When I'm crawling to the bathroom. I mean, now she's doing the buddy hop. I wish she got a kangaroo. What are you doing?
Yeah. That's what I do on the way to the crowd.
Oh, my God. It absolutely atrocious.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh, God.
Bad.
But you know what's sad is that I'm drawn to it, though.
Drawn to what?
I want to watch it again.
Why?
Just because it's absolutely
Daniel,
hilarious.
shut it off. I can't watch it anymore. That's brutal.
But the memes are great.
You're talking about somebody who grew up in that era where you hanging on to a big boombox on your shoulder, wearing Adidas shoes, hard shell, and tracksuits.
Yeah.
And that was what you did.
Yeah.
On the side of the street. That lady looked like she was looking for her medication.
Yeah. By the way, Dylan wanted me to tell you, by the way, we don't have it in the Olympics because we have the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, I know that, but it still belongs in the Olympics. If you're gonna put ladies like that trying to shoot for gold, we need our baseball
She should
guys.
throw out the first pitch.
It might go all over the place. Seriously, I mean, that was just absolutely brutal. I mean, look, I'll give her credit for at least trying.
Yeah.
But like, have a couple of margaritas, you could do the same thing and become an Olympic gold medalist.
Shout out to my boy Dylan, by the way. Good seeing him last week at the Limp Bizkit concert on Tuesday.
Yeah, he did it all for the nookie.
That's right.
Just like his Uncle Jeff.
You know that shit. That was awesome. Him and his buddy Kevin or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Conrad or
Leroy,
whatever his name is.
Benjamin.
Yeah. All right. So Daniel's got 5 memes.
What memes?
I don't know.
I hope they're not of that lady.
Oh, I hope all 5 are of that freaking lady. That would be hilarious. Just so I could see your freaking face. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. So first meme. Let's see what it is. Oh, God.
I can only imagine what he's got right now.
I don't even know what he's doing. He's an animal.
Closing the screen. Getting them.
Looks like Morgana has made her way onto the field. How can you tell? She's not after Jose, is she? She's got to be.
I remember this.
Is that Dolly Parton? Who is that? Whoa.
Oh, all right.
Guarantees she didn't get arrested.
No, they definitely had to give her a body cavity
She's headed
search.
for the TV truck.
Jesus. Is that Cal Ripken? Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yep.
You got the Ripken experience.
Yeah, he did. His pigeon was forged.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
He got a myrtle in his
How do you
beach.
face the league's second best ERA, Buzz, after that?
Yeah, you don't.
Well, I see. I mean, the cop basically didn't arrest her. He just took her back to the locker room.
We all know what happens.
All right, we got another meme. That was number 1.
All right, what's he got now?
4 more.
All right, God. All right. What the hell is this?
What is... They're gonna hit me.
Shit looks like it's coming right at me.
What was that?
Get out of here.
I don't understand. How is this a meme? I thought memes are something you read.
Video. We'll go with video.
Oh, we're going with video.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll go video,
Video memes. Okay.
Video memes here.
Well, but what was that? Daniel, can you tell us what that was? Because I have zero.
It looks like baseball in space is what it looked like.
Baseball in space.
I don't know.
Alrighty.
Look at there. He said I was right.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rare. I gotta enjoy these moments.
All right, let's see the next one.
All right, next one. Next up.
What do we got here?
Go ahead.
We got a manager yelling. Oh, you drew a line. Bad news.
Oh.
You're getting tossed. If he hasn't got, that's
Aaron Boone.
That's Boone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Booney.
He is
that what he said? My guys are savages. Was that? I think that was the one right there. Yep. My guys are savages.
Oh my God.
Can we get the audio to that one? Because I think that's the one.
Dude, he takes getting thrown out to a whole new level.
How Laz Diaz calls games.
Laz Diaz. Yep. My guys are savages.
Counter report. That's how Laz
we don't
Diaz
hear him
calls
say it,
games.
but I believe that was the one. I mean, it's a classic Aaron Boone. He's for show, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, you buy a ticket to watch him.
Without a doubt.
Just see him get tossed because he's.
All right, let's see here. What we got here? Travel baseball kids in 2024.
Oh, I just saw this last night. This was pretty funny. This is Austin Schultz, right? I feel like I know this guy.
I'm him, baby.
I'm him.
Let's go.
Oh, it's classic. Oh yeah. Oh, we got. Oh, there we go. You're him.
Hey.
Watch the bump.
Oh my God.
Boom.
That's awesome.
Follow me on Instagram, baby.
Austin Schultz. Yeah, buddy.
We got 2 outs here. Hey, we're by 15 here. Stay close. Don't go anywhere.
By 15.
Catch these days.
And he's
Don't
still
want to
running.
listen. Yeah. I'm in his dome, boys.
How we feeling?
Feeling good. Austin Schultz, #1 ranked player in Tennessee.
I was right.
Go Mustangs. Coach, they can't hold me. Watch this. Watch. What are you doing?
Where are you going?
No respect.
That was good.
Oh man.
I do feel like I know him. I think he's from the area, actually. But go ahead.
Oh, there we go. What is
Next
this?
one
If
is baseball
baseball
America's favorite pastime. All right. I like that. What is that? Is that like a coin?
It's like a
It's like beer.
it's like a ritual.
All right.
Oh, all right.
I like it. Next.
I kind of dig that.
Is that it? Is that 4 or 5?
I think
What
that's
is that?
5. I don't know, 4. I don't know. It
Yeah,
looks
I
like
think
it's
we're
5. All right.
Well, good job, Daniel. I like some of that. But I was expecting memes like we were going to read them, but okay. I like it.
We'll do that
I
next
like
time.
videos. It'll be better next time. Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Good
Like
job.
where his head's
No,
at.
I liked it. Hey, we love the participation. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So the in little just more on the Olympics. What did you think of the closing ceremonies?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see Tom Cruise?
No.
Wow.
No, I didn't.
That's pretty cool.
Was it good?
I mean, he does his own stunts. Came off the freaking top of the Eiffel Tower or basically top of the stadium and zip lined right in and got on his Harley and went into a aircraft carrier with a Harley and then jumped out of the plane and it was you got to look it up, man. You got to watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. I like that Snoop was like
maybe
at every freaking
maybe
event.
Daniel can Snoop's the man, dude.
Dude, that guy
he's like the mascot now for the Olympics.
Yeah, it's dude.
And it's going to be in LA next time. Can you imagine how that's going to look?
Oh my god.
Compton's going to be bumping. That was part of the ending of the ceremonies. They ended up so basically Cruz gets the flag because they do the handoff of the flag for the next one, right?
Right.
And it's in Los Angeles. So Cruz gets on this aircraft carrier and he flies the flag on an aircraft carrier with a motorcycle. He jumps out of the plane with the flag, gets to LA, hands it off, and here comes Red Hot Chili Peppers performed, Snoop and Dre on the beach, and there was like 30 people there, which that was kind of a little weird because there's all these people playing volleyball randomly and they're singing. But yeah, that's how it ended.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it was pretty.
Right,
it was pretty.
This thing.
Pretty cool. This.
All right, roll the tape.
Roll it.
There he is.
Mission Impossible.
Atop the stump of France, Tom Cruise.
He doesn't Owen Hart, right? Too soon.
Come on.
Wow.
Look at this.
Sorry. I mean, it's Maverick.
I actually said to my wife while we were watching, I said, how stupid would they feel if the freaking cord broke?
I would have crapped my pants.
I mean, really. Doesn't it look like Beyonce a little bit?
I don't know.
A little bit. She sung like her, too.
What the hell is it?
I don't know. She looked like Beyonce to me. We'll fast forward. There he goes.
Of course, we saw Tom at several events the last few days.
This lady, that lady raped him.
Damn.
Did you see that? She like mauled him while he was going through.
I think she
grabbed him, gave him a smooch on the old lips.
Yeah, I think she grabbed his Mission Impossible.
She might have got his pool cue.
That's how you do it.
A little color of money.
Yeah,
well done.
Very good.
What a closing ceremony. This is so.
Okay, let's get to it here. Let's see
She
what we got.
definitely topped his gun.
Do you?
Sorry, had a few of
I
them.
mean, her moves are a little risky business. Yeah, just fast forward here. All right.
I like it.
Take it, Tom.
Oh,
Take it, Tom.
yep.
He took it earlier.
Take it there to the outsiders.
The lady-
Will be
Oh,
raised.
all
Opening
right.
ceremony.
I'm on a freaking roll
Attaboy,
here.
Pony Boy. Stay gold.
All right, let's see what you got there,
You got the
Reaper.
bomber jacket on. Look at the
All right.
Harley. Where's Goose? Oh, sorry.
Wow.
And in Tom Cruise style.
Go to get Rooster. They're making a third
Yes.
Are they
one.
really?
Oh, yes, they are.
Oh, I'll probably like
They're
it.
also making another Beetlejuice.
I do want to see that.
Let's go.
I got to see it.
Why are they doubling up all these now? Or tripling up?
Because nobody has
Quadrupling
any
up.
like freaking deals.
I'm telling you, that's what the reason
All right,
is.
let's do it.
All right,
So he's
there
out
goes the
there.
Eiffel Tower. Watch him haul ass on the street there.
Oh,
Oh, wow,
I
I want
got
to see the
nothing.
street. Get put them on the street.
No, it's over.
All right, it's over.
It's done.
All right, anyways, but yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool ending of the ceremonies. My wife got wrapped up in it. In fact, she's been pretty bored the last couple of days not watching the Olympics. But pretty excited to see something different next time, because it seems like they always do something a little bit different every year with another sport.
Right.
But I'm kind of curious why they're getting a little carried away with breakdancing as an Olympic sport. I mean, I'm back to the breakdancing thing because I don't understand it. It was never a sport before. And then it's like, remember the shaving of the ice? The guys,
Oh, yeah.
there he is. Oh, yeah. Get him, Top Gun.
No, that's not Top Gun.
No, it's Days of Thunder.
That's Cold Trick.
Hey, Cold Trick. Rubbing Sun is racing.
Oh, man.
Oh, there you go.
Shit.
Watch, look. It gets in a freaking. Hey, jumping out. That wasn't him, though.
That's him.
No, it's not him.
He does all his own stunts.
I don't care. He didn't jump out of a military plane.
Yeah. It's him. See?
Nah,
Producer just, producer
Who said-
Daniel just said it's
Who
him.
said it's him?
Producer Daniel said
Prove
that.
it.
Hold on. He'll find a way.
Oh, I know.
He never let.
It didn't. What? It didn't happen. Right after. No, no shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah.
No, I thought he actually got on his bike, went through Paris, jumped on a plane.
And landed in Los Angeles.
Yeah, all in 10 minutes.
Oh,
He
God.
didn't even have the bullet train from Japan guy. Anyways, I'm pretty sure they did tape that. Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
But I don't believe he actually jumped out of that plane. I'm not buying that one.
No, he did it in the Mission Impossible movies.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think
He's
did.
80.
It doesn't matter. He
Brit-
flew the damn planes in
Did
Top
you
Gun.
see his face when he was jumping out of that plane? It's like his skin was gonna peel off.
It probably was.
A lot of Botox.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, but all of them do that. I don't
Debbie
understand that.
doing Dallas.
But they all do that. They all get into this
I
thing
don't
with
understand.
Botox, man. It's like, dude, just let yourself go the way it is.
I was watching a TikTok the other day with Madonna doing her tour.
She don't even look like Madonna anymore,
Nope.
dude.
Not
She
even
looks
close.
horrible.
But she had like an areola eye on it.
All right.
Oh yeah.
What, on her head?
No, she was getting ready to do like a prayer, and she had this wardrobe
Outfit?
like Madonna does.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother likes her a lot too, hasn't
Mhm.
he? Yeah, he's seen her a few times. Anyway,
I've seen her.
you seen her?
Yeah, I went with
So
her.
I actually started to look to see if I can catch a glimpse of a
She-
show of hers. I've never seen her.
She's good live.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, she was good live. I didn't think I would enjoy it because he had said that she doesn't really do a lot of her older stuff.
She
But
did
the
in this
show-
one.
But yeah, I mean,
This show-
this was probably 5 years ago, and he's like, I'll help you out on some of it. You'll know some of her like late 90s, early 2000s stuff, but that's about it. And I'm like, all right,
She
whatever.
didn't do a lot of 80s.
Shit, she did a whole set of 80s when I was there, dude.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
yeah.
he said she didn't.
She normally doesn't, is what he
Oh,
said.
okay.
He's seen her like 5 times. He said the first 2 times she never sang like a virgin.
Well, that she
like
had a
prayer,
lot of
none of that.
probably when he saw her. She was still. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah,
She does have a knee brace on though,
yeah. That
and a cane.
no,
No,
well,
I'm
again,
kidding.
she's like 70 years old.
Is she 70?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Anyways,
Now that you said that, I got to look it up.
yeah. Well, she had this outfit on that only Madonna could wear, with the aerial eyes sticking out.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, yeah, it was a good ending to the Olympics. I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good pass off to the LA one. The original LA Coliseum is, going to be home to another Olympics, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. She's 65, by the way.
65. All right.
Yep.
She's like a
65.
gilf now.
Yeah. Jesus.
Anyways.
All right. So I got some trivia for you.
Oh, I like trivia.
All
Go
right. Had to get my trusty little notes.
ahead. Daniel, just give us a heads up when our guest is in the room, please. We do have a guest today, by the way.
Yeah, you didn't tell me who it is.
I like to do that. I like to do the surprise guest. They're fun.
Better be somebody I like.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Here we go.
Trivia.
And if you guys know the answers, go ahead
Do
and
we get to shout them out?
yeah, shout them out. I'll give you it's multiple choice.
Okay.
All right, making things easy for you. So which team holds the record for the most home runs in a game?
Ooh.
The Blue Jays, the Yankees, or the Cubs?
Cub.
Okay. You want an answer now, or do you want me to
Go.
let you know at the end of the show? I'll have if anybody wants to write in, they can. Which Major League Baseball player has the most runs scored throughout his career? Barry Bonds, Craig Biggio, Ricky Henderson.
Runs scored. I'm gonna go with Biggio.
All right. Which Major League player has the record for the most walks drawn in a season? McGuire, Sosa, or Bonds?
Bonds.
Okay. Which Major League manager has the most ejections throughout their career? Lou Piniella, Bobby Cox, Tony La Russa.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say somebody else from the Yankees, but shoot, I'm gonna say Piniella.
Okay. And your last question. What Major League Baseball player has allowed the most walks throughout their career? Nolan Ryan, Charlie Huff, Fernando Venezuela.
All right, say that one more time. I was thinking about something.
What Major League Baseball player has allowed the most walks throughout their career? Nolan Ryan, Charlie Huff, Fernando Venezuela.
Venezuela.
All right. You're done.
All right. When do I get my answer?
End of the show.
Okay.
That way people play a little catch up.
Do you know who I was thinking on the manager one? Give you a hint.
All right.
George Steinbrenner fired him like 100 million times.
Oh,
70s, 80s.
yeah. What the hell was his name?
Billy Martin.
Yeah.
Billy was throwing out a shit ton of games.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I thought for sure you were going to mention him.
And
I would have guessed him.
and speaking of Billy's, man, Billy Bean passing away.
Yeah. Condolences to him and his family, or to his family.
I just watched Moneyball just because of that.
Yeah. You know, I posted something on my Instagram. I got a chance to speak to him a lot. First 5 years of my career, actually, with Billy. And, you know, he didn't want to be known as the guy that
Changed baseball.
not so much changed it. He didn't want to be known as the guy that like was responsible for this scientific type of baseball game.
But he is.
Well, he was, but it wasn't his idea. So
Yeah, it wasn't his idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but
what's his nuts? Bill James or whatever.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is that he was a very, very knowledgeable, smart baseball guy.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where he stuck with the Athletics for pretty much his entire career as a GM. And I say as a GM meaning like, you know, after baseball playing, he was with the Athletics pretty much the whole time. And then he went to Major League Baseball as a consultant and like a senior advisor to the commissioner. So he is a very, very, very smart baseball guy. I enjoy talking to him a lot. Kind of similar to like a Gilbert.
Yeah.
A Dennis Gilbert.
Yeah.
Just that knowledgeable, just the things he came across and his life in baseball and how his struggles and you know, never getting that title, you know what I mean? Just all the things that he went through as not only as a player, but as a GM. And then to see his willingness to explore things in the game explode. And I mean explode to the point where baseball is no longer the same.
Yeah, it's not.
In a lot of ways.
Nope.
So, and I'm not faulting him at all, but I'm just saying like when I talked to him, he didn't want to be that guy. He wanted to be the guy that just knew baseball, was knowledgeable about baseball, came up with an idea or explored an idea with somebody and brought it to reality. But he still was a baseball guy. You know, it wasn't always about analytics with him either.
Yeah.
And that's what made him fascinating in my conversations with him.
Yeah, he seemed like a cool guy.
Very cool guy. So yeah, prayer young man. He had leukemia.
I was going to ask you. I didn't know what it was.
Leukemia.
No shit.
Yeah. So, and I just saw him too last year at the meetings. And you see him around all the time, but he's like Leland. I would see Leland a lot.
I love that guy.
Yeah, Leland's the best.
God, I love that guy.
I would see him. I'd see Tony La Russa. Definitely saw Dennis Gilbert. I would see Jerry Reinsdorf. I'd see La Russa Tommy Lasorda when he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
See, those were like always the regulars that you would just see in the lobby just bullshitting. You
Right.
know what I mean? they had nothing else but awesome conversations with people in the lobby, just sitting there in the lobby. And that was the most fun I've ever had when I wasn't, when I first started going to the winter meetings, I didn't really have the top tier guys. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, so
Right.
I was going more for the networking aspect of it, meeting with vendors, meeting with clubs, talking about guys that I had in the minor leagues, stuff like that. And then it became such a ritual of watching and learning and seeing people and
Yeah.
know who was going to be there every year. And you know where you would be able to find them. And it was really cool. I still love going. I love going every year. It's different. It's changed, but it's since COVID. But it also is very fun to go to.
Nice.
I recommend it to anybody. It's open to the public. It's
I
not.
didn't know
It's
that.
not closed doors.
Oh, okay.
No,
I didn't
no,
know
no.
that.
Plenty of people sitting around trying to get autographs. Plenty.
Oh, I bet.
And there's times where guys are around, and there's times where guys are not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nighttime. I told you, Vegas is the worst.
Oh, I bet.
Vegas is terrible. Worst place to have a winter meeting. There's hookers everywhere. I'm sorry. Escorts.
Thank you.
My bad. Shit, hooker. But there's escorts everywhere.
Yep.
There's $1 million people walking around all over the place. There's shows. There's gambling. There's nightlife.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't sleep. Bad place.
Mm.
Bad place. Never didn't like it. Don't recommend it. And I don't understand why we do it there. But because nobody gets anything done.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It's the worst.
Jesus.
Can't get anybody. Oh, he's backstage.
I see the name. All right.
Yep.
All right. I'm asking him my trivia questions.
Ooh. So he's driving right now in the mountains, heading back.
Jesus.
It's a returning guest that we've had before. He hasn't been back with us in season number 2 yet. He was a regular on season number 1, had him on twice. And
we don't see his face though.
No, we're not going to see his face today because he's driving through the mountains, and he told me, just for our listeners also, that if if he cuts in and out, he'll try to call back. But he's a trip.
Yeah.
I called him literally on the way here. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm driving. Oh, yeah? You coming on a show today? He's like, sure. And he also has started his own podcast now.
Did he
so,
really?
Yeah, so we're going to plug him.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. A big fan of mine, a big fan of Jeff's, a guy who's been, I call him a good friend of mine for years now, and also a client. Mr. Wally Backman. Wally, how you doing? Where you at? Where you driving to? Let's hear it, buddy.
I'm good. I'm driving home from the coast. I'm entering Sweet Home and getting ready to go over some mountains. So I'll stay in touch with you guys as long as I can.
Well, that's awesome. So where were you at then that you're heading home now? Are you just kind of vacationing a little bit and hanging out with the family for the summer?
No, I've been down on the coast doing some fishing, and I actually got a flight to New York this weekend for a card show, and I had to go home. I left my motorhome down at the coast. I plan on going back when I do get back from New York. So just kind of kicking back, having fun.
But I got to ask you, do you ever come to Florida? When was the last time you've been here?
I do, but it's been a while. Probably spring training a few years ago was the last time I was in Florida.
We're going to have to change that soon, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, we got to get him in here.
We got to get you over here. So congratulations. I heard, or you were telling me you started your own podcast, and give us a little bit of a, background behind that. I know you were talking about doing one, and I know we had talked about, seeing what was out there for you to do it. So, let our listeners know and give yourself a plug on what you're doing and tell them where to find it and where to listen and all that good stuff.
Well, it's called 86th with Wally Backman. And
love it. Great title.
The first show was it started Saturday.
Okay.
They come out normally on Thursdays. It's on every podcast. It's on YouTube. It's just about anywhere you look, you can find it. So I enjoyed it. The first one, I just finished the second one, which will air this week as well. And I had Eddie Lynch as a guest, as my first guest, and I got Mookie Wilson this coming week as a guest, and then Gary Cohen the following week, hopefully from the Mets, the broadcast guy.
Nice. So how did you well, first off, did you get everything set up at your place to do it? And you got all the equipment now and everything in kind of like a little studio by your place?
Yes, I do. I have a studio at my house, and I also got that Starlink. So when I am down at the coast, I can still do the podcast from wherever I'm at.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean that's the best thing about the podcast. You can.
It really
I
is.
was in Tennessee this summer with my son while he played at the Pigeon Forge with Cal Ripken experience,
Nice.
and Jeff was here in the studio. I was over there, and I called in, and we did the show from me over there and him over here. So it's cool. That's the greatest thing about technology today is you can kind of do anything anywhere. You can watch TV while you're on a plane 36,000 feet in the air, and then you can also do your podcast. Not from the comfort of your car if you wanted to.
Right. No, it makes it very convenient for you, so you're not stuck at home the whole time. I like to do it from home, but there's just times that you can't do it from home.
Well, the other thing too is you bring it on the road. You can do it in a bar. You can do it in a restaurant. There's all kinds of different possibilities with it. So I love it. I enjoy it. I'll be honest with you. I wish we were kind of stationary in our own real true place. Even though this is our studio, I wish it was our own building. That way we can kind of make it more our home, because when you're renting out a place and you're doing everything else, it's your home, but it's not. You know what I mean? So when we build our building, eventually, hopefully down the road, I think it'll be a little bit more cozier. You know what I mean? Because we got a little bit more opportunity with it.
Oh, for sure it will be. It's nice to have your own place to do your own thing and get that building done so I can come out there and do a show with you guys.
Absolutely. The reason I called you too is because first off, I hadn't spoke to you in a while, and I know it was the summer, and I've been crazy busy with work and the kids and everything else, and now the kids are back at school. But I wanted to ask your opinion on something, and this would probably be really good talk. Do you think a independent ball team would do well in South Florida? Because there's none.
Just the travel is what the issue is for it, unless they did formed an independent league and just kept it mainly in Florida, I think it would work great. There was a time when there was a team in Florida when I did independent ball years ago, and it didn't last because it was the only team in Florida. But if Florida, put together 6 or 8 teams, there's plenty of towns and places I think that would follow it. It'd probably work.
Now, why do you think it wouldn't work with like an American Association? I know you're saying the travel, but 13-hour drive is in some cases where these guys, ride on the bus to. So what would be the difference if you had it somewhere like Central Florida? I mean, it takes about 5 hours to get out of Florida itself. What's the next closest one?
Well, it'd probably be the Atlantic League, I guess. I mean, you got
right.
High Point in North Carolina.
Right.
Gastonia's there. If you were at least in central to northern Florida, it would probably work if it was in the Atlantic League. I think that would probably be the best bet. And it probably is the best league as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then of course, not only Gastonia, but you also have whatchamacallit, where Ross is. What's the name of that one?
Oh, Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Lancaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, that is Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Lancaster.
No, I know, but I feel like there's another one. Isn't there one in Virginia?
There is Charleston, West Virginia.
Yes, the Charleston Dirty Birds, right?
Right. Then you got Lexington. Okay. I don't know how far Lexington, Kentucky's from there, but it would be some long travel. But even when I was on Long Island,
what about some
long travels too?
Well, that too, and then look, it's just as expensive to drive a charter bus now that it is to fly.
Yeah,
truthfully.
No, I mean it's probably at one time I think it was about $1,500 a day for travel, and I don't know what the holdover is for the bus company, but I believe that's what
and that's if you're going home. Correct. You know what I mean? And some of these games are they're on the road 2-3 games and then they come back.
Right.
2-3 series.
Yeah, the bus usually follows you, so there's downtime on the bus, but there's still fee involved in it,
Right, of course. Yeah, reason I was thinking about it is somebody brought it to my attention and said, you know what? Why isn't there independent ball? And would you be interested in formulating a team? And I was like, now,
This is where you're going to put me and Wally as coaches.
Well,
don't
I
you
mean,
threaten me, damn it.
And honestly, that's seriously, that's why I really called him, because I'm like, oh man, we're going on the show. I'm like, I gotta call Wally, and I've been meaning to ask him about this, about this subject. And I literally got offered an opportunity to potentially be on kind of like an advisory council to it, and talk about maybe bringing one to the area. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm really seriously considering it. The question is can it make money? Because you could spend a ton of it to get a freaking stadium up and going, but there's a bunch that are still around. I'm sorry, say that again, Wally.
Advertising and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what how many people you can put in the stadium, because that's where you make your money.
Absolutely. But look, Wally, they have a beautiful stadium here, Ballpark of the Palm Beaches, that gets used. Well, people rent it out, but for the pros, it's spring training and that's it. Astros and Nationals do not have a Florida State league.
Well, yeah. So I mean, if the stadium, the facility's there,
it's empty.
There's nobody there.
The fee buying a team in the Atlantic League, I know it's not very cheap.
No, I heard that too. And the other thing is Rick's a dick.
Wow.
That's the president of the Atlantic League.
I want to say, hopefully he's not coming on the show next.
I told him he's a dick.
All right.
Like, you're a dick. No, but but here's the other thing now. Now you got to get another team to be in it, because it would be an odd number. Because right now there's what? 10 teams?
I think so, yeah. Some of those franchises, though, Phil, or some of them might go under. Charleston's not doing very good. Lexington doesn't do good. They can't draw anybody, and I think that the key is you got to have a good fan base. And you think that those two places would, but the fan base is terrible.
You see, now I think it would do well because you got a lot of take for a perfect example, you know who the guy is, Ruben Tejada. If Ruben was playing down here and some of those other guys that were notable, and people would go to see them because they remember them when they were in the pros and they're still trying to get back into it, I think that's what would draw fans. Do you agree?
No, I agree totally about that, because they get to see, we're able to see them in spring training, and I can't see them anymore. But that's why the Atlantic League is so special. There's no real restrictions. And the one year I had 24 guys on a 25-man roster that played in the big league, so you could get those type of players there.
Yep.
Damn.
And then the other thing I was saying is go back to the travel part of it. So I don't know if you saw, but the Sioux City, their bus caught on fire while traveling to go to Kansas City Monarchs. Literally caught on fire while they were driving.
Damn.
You know Steve Montgomery, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'll have to call Steve and ask him how his bus ride was.
Yeah, I mean, he took it, like, the players in the back, if they didn't get out in 2 seconds, he would have lost some players. Not to get somber, but I thought that was funny what you were going to say to him. But truthfully, I'd laugh if I was on the phone too with him. But at the same time, that's how bad it got. There's footage of it. Maybe Daniel can pull it up. It's called the Sioux City Crusaders, right?
I think that's what you just said. Yeah.
Yeah, Sioux City Crusaders. See if you can pull that up. It was all over the news. They were literally traveling from KC in the middle of the night at like 1:30 in the morning, and the bus caught on fire.
Damn.
They said, of course, mechanical. Guys lost all their stuff. Pillows, blankets, gear, all kinds of shit. And yeah, it was pretty incredible. So I'm bringing that up because long bus ride. I don't know how far it is from Sioux City to Kansas City, but it's probably at least 10 hours. And this, that happens. So it's kind of crazy. Like, now all these like signs are pointing to me like maybe it's a good idea to bring something down here. because I don't think if you went to Carolinas or whatever, and maybe you get a good owner like a Steve Cohen who now just bought a $50 million house here in Delray Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd want an independent ball team. Guaranteed they're doing better than the Mets. Sorry, Lolly.
Yep. You know what killed the Mets? They got the offense. They got the offense to win, but they're lacking the starting pitching. So.
Oh. Yep. Is that there it is. Is that it, Daniel?
It looks like it's the afterwards, yeah.
Sure is. Yep. There's the bus. You can't see it, Wally, but it's it was not good. Like, again, it's just something that, freaks you out. Obviously, as a manager, Steve was real shook up by it. I talked to him a couple of times, and he was out there buying blankets for the guys and all kinds of stuff. It's just a shame. But, again, travel in the middle of the night like that on a road, Sioux City, Iowa does not have a lot of stuff around it, so it's not, it's not it's country road out there.
Yeah, there's not much out there, that's for sure.
No, and then get caught with a bus fire in the middle of the road. Ain't good.
Yeah, that ain't good.
So, but yeah, I mean, so Wally, if I decide to go on this venture, you want to manage the team or what?
I don't know if I want to do that. I might, but we got to see first.
How about I'll give you the GM job. You want the GM job?
I'll take that one.
All right, you got it. That's my promise. If I go down this rabbit hole, I will you will be my GM for it. God knows I'll have the best players in the damn league with that man at the helm of it.
Hell yeah.
So, all right. So when's your podcast? It's on Saturdays at what time?
I just liked and subscribed, by the way.
Well,
did you know?
Yeah, you did.
The first one was on Saturday, just a few days ago. I think they're going to air on Thursdays on a regular basis.
Okay.
The first one, they just wanted to get it out there, so we got it out there, and I got a lot of response on X and a lot of response from a lot of people. So far so good. We'll see how the next one. I think the one that's coming up is going to be great with Mookie, so it'll be good ones to watch. I'll be able to find a little more out. But it's Thursdays that they're supposed to air on Thursdays.
Gotcha. So now, are you any interaction with your listeners, or how are you doing that?
Yeah, no, I am. I'm trying to do it on X. We started it last night. I want to have them ask me some questions. They want me to go over things, and you can only answer 2 or 3 of them. I got probably 30 of them last night in about an hour's time. So,
wow.
Unfortunately, I can't answer every question. I don't have enough time to do that. But we're going to try to make a little segment. We have 4 segments to the show, so from the interview and towards the end, I'd like to answer the questions. To the people that basically called in or sent it in on X or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's good. How many subscribers did you get on the first shot? Have you looked at that?
Well, I haven't looked at that. I know in an hour's period of time, when it first came out that it was going to come out, we had 60,000 people liked it in 1 hour. So
60,000?
60,000 in 1 hour, yes.
Jeff, you're fired.
So I don't know.
Wally,
you watch the show? I don't know that.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, you don't know how many. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to tell you right now. There it is. 133 views. And where else do you tell all this stuff? This is the stuff that Daniel does for us, and I don't know any of it.
Yeah, so why am I fired?
Yeah, 5 likes. Oh, never mind, Jeff. You're not fired. Wally, step up your game. No, for sure. I mean, look, I can't imagine. I mean, Mookie's going to be on there. Have you reached out to Daryl or Dwight or any of the other guys?
All those guys, I'll probably do most of those guys in the winter when there's really not a whole lot of baseball talk. We'll just reminisce about the 86 team. So,
awesome.
I'll have a guest pretty much every week. From the manager, Davey Johnson, all the way down to all the players.
I was going to say, is Davey still alive?
Is he really?
Is Davey still alive? Wally, is Davey still alive? I think we're starting to lose him. Yeah, he said this might happen because he was
he's in the mountains.
But I'm curious, is Davy Jones still alive?
I don't know. I thought he passed away, but maybe not.
I hate to say that. It drives me nuts when I don't know. And then, say it. He's not. He is still alive, right? Yeah, I don't remember, but I was like, he's got to be up there, though. Davey is... Yeah, he's in his 80s.
How old is he?
80s. He was born in 43. January 30th, 1943. Wow. Yeah. 81.
Okay.
God bless him. He's still... Oh, shit. Oh, he was... I didn't realize that.
What's that?
He professional debuted in Nippon in 1975 with the Yomiuri Giants.
Huh.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I think we lost Wally, though.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah. He might. Yeah, I see you found the actual bus fire, man. I'm telling you, man. Now, mind you, I had two guys. Well, one guy on that bus when it happened.
Oh shit.
Yep. Kyle Marmon, and then Deshaun is now with that team too. And yeah, that happened 3 days before Deshaun got signed to them.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Wonder what the hell caused it. Did they say?
They said mechanical. Look. That's my opinion. That's some kind of mechanical error, I would imagine. Wow. Electrical something. Yeah. Yeah, tough, man. I didn't like seeing those videos and getting that in the middle of the night. But
yeah.
And again, like I said, I spoke to the manager, Steve Montgomery, who I know very well. And Wally obviously said he knew him too, but that's got to be freaky. Like, bad
I can't even imagine.
And here's the shit part about it. The league made them play the next night.
Oh, that's shit.
Yep. Would not let
hot, boy. Oh, I'd have been hot. Well, I don't mean that in a bad way.
I was going to say, you're a dick.
No, I'm just saying I'd have been pissed, dude. Like, yeah. Oh, man.
I didn't understand that part.
Yeah, no.
And he said those guys battled. Like, Steve was like, man, I couldn't ask for a better group of kids. There are a group of guys that, busted their butt, lost their stuff, lost memories, lost all kinds of crap. And then they're playing a game the next night.
That's part of it, though, man, I guess.
Yeah, man. You got a job. You got
Life
a job.
on the road.
It's a job is a job, bro.
That's
you got to go to work.
That's it.
You got to go to work.
Got to go to work.
Game didn't stop. You would think it would, but it didn't.
All right. Well, since we're getting ready, we're pushing time.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So I'm going to give you your answers to your trivia questions.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Which team holds the records for the most home runs in a game? You said the Cubs. The answer would be the Blue Jays with 10.
Okay.
I would have said the same thing. I'm not going to lie to you there.
That's right.
Which MLB player holds the most runs scored throughout their career? Barry Bonds, Craig Biggio, or Ricky Henderson? It is Ricky Henderson, 2,295 runs.
I'm over 2.
What you made up for the next one, because which major league player has the record for the most walks drawn in the season? And it was either McGuire, Sosa, or Bonds. It is Bonds. Number 4, which Major League Baseball manager has the most ejections throughout their career? Lou Piniella, Bobby Cox, or Tony La Russa? And it is Bobby Cox, 162.
Ugh.
Yeah, I would have said Piniella, by the way, because every time I watched them play back in the day, he always got freaking ejected. All the time. At least 50 times a season.
I'm still saying Billy Martin.
Oh, dude, no shit. And the last one, what Major League Baseball player has allowed the most walks throughout the career? Nolan Ryan, Charlie Huff, Fernando Valenzuela. It is Nolan Ryan, 2,795.
Damn, I was terrible. I only got one right.
1 for 5. Yeah. We'll try it again next week.
Bad day at the plate.
That was well done.
Yeah, bad day at the plate.
Well done.
That's all right. I'll make up for it next week.
Next week, I'll have some good ones for you.
Turn the page.
Turn the page.
Learn how to turn the page.
Get rid of this.
Throw out that damn page.
That's gone. See you.
No, man. It was good to hear from Wally. I'm definitely going to listen to Mookie.
Yeah, that'd be good. I want to listen to that.
One of my faves. Who else is
so what does it take? I guess I don't understand
to
what
own
it
a
is.
team.
Well, but what do you, because you have an independent league. So, I mean, is that like, what kind of players do you get?
It's all pros.
It's all pros.
I mean, guys that like
That
I mean,
didn't get
again,
drafted or something like
no,
that.
no.
Oh, really? It can be anybody.
Oh, Ruben Tata.
Yeah.
I mean, Wally's had almost every single freaking, don't forget Long Island Ducks were right next to, not next to it, but in the heart of New York where you got the Yankees and the Mets. So they're always getting players because they're figuring closest to those two teams,
Makes
right?
sense.
There's been a ton of guys that have played for him over the years. Ruben being one of them, LJ Mazzilli, it's just a bunch. I mean, I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my head, but majority of them had big league time and excessive big league time. Not just like, Cano played indie ball too. Cano's playing still right now. He's in Mexico. It's like you could have a Bauer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, legit, if Bauer didn't go to Mexico, probably be playing there.
Yeah.
So you could have guys like that. And that's what draws fans.
Yeah, you got to have some names.
Now, again, big market, Long Island, different market, Sioux City. You know what I mean? So,
True.
And like you said, Lexington's struggling. Charleston's probably struggling. They're not baseball towns.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you got to strategically put it places, but I think it would do very well here because similar to like I think it would do well in Arizona. There's baseball all over the place.
Agreed.
Right? So you got, let's just say for argument's sake, we put it in Melbourne. Okay. Within 2 hours, you have 8 clubs.
Not bad.
2 hours.
Yeah.
That could come watch you at any given time because their development stuff's here.
Right.
I mean, spring training's gone, but these guys do stick around. And like I was saying about
those businesses.
Right. Well, ballpark at Palm Beaches, they do have a rookie league. They just don't have a Florida State league like the Jupiter Hammerheads or the Palm Beach Cardinals.
Yeah.
So that's what they don't have, but they do have instructional leagues and rookie ball league, which is called the GCL. So there are players around using the backfields. They're not using the main field. They're using the backfield. So all that stuff's going on all year long. And there's player development people here. There's scouts here. There's cross-checkers. There's GMs. There's farm directors. There's all kinds of stuff at every single location. You got the Blue Jays. You got the Yankees. You got the Orioles. You have the Red Sox. You have the Mets, the Astros, the Nationals, the Cardinals, the Marlins. Did I miss any? Tigers. Twins.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that's a lot of clubs.
A lot of clubs.
Phillies, Clearwater.
Yeah.
So there's 32 clubs. There's 16 and 16. That's how they do it. 16 in Florida.
I didn't know that.
16 in 32. I said 30. 30 major league clubs. So
30,
it's 15 and 15. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking Nashville and the other one.
Oh, yeah.
And that's coming soon. So it will be 32. But right now it's 30. So you got 15 and 15.
Okay.
And when Nashville comes, Nashville will be here. And
the other.
Well, Vegas is not really going to be considered an expansion, but I still think that Montreal gets it again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking that's going to happen because they are going to have 2.
Oh, for up there.
Well, no, because you add one more team.
Yeah, then
it's uneven.
You're at an odd number now.
So now you have to add another team. So when Nashville comes, I think Montreal gets it again.
There.
Yep. That's my thought. Not saying it's guaranteed, but I definitely think Nashville's getting it.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Without question.
It's a sports town, dude.
It just because of how popular it's gotten there.
Yeah. But I mean, again, I think if you were to put it here in, the ballpark at Palm Beaches, I think you're going to gain more traction than you're going to gain down south.
I agree.
I know they just redid that they built that brand new stadium and everything. You have 10,000 people that go there, if that.
No, I think the indie ball team would draw more people than the Marlins do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be quite frank with you. On my way here, I get a call right here from this gentleman.
Okay.
He called me about one of my guys.
Yeah.
And, love the people, some of the people that work there. This particular gentleman, awesome. We were laughing too because I told him I always have Wally on and everything. I was on my way to the podcast, whatever.
Yeah.
So we were kind of yucking it up a little bit about the 86 Mets. But long story short, it's not in the right area.
No.
And most people will agree with that. And that particular person I just showed you agrees with me.
Yeah,
and he works for them.
It's a horrible area, dude.
So, for me, I think putting it in a strategic place, like, look, when they talked about having it at John Prince, they talked about having it on Gateway Boulevard in Boynton Beach.
Yep, I remember
They
that.
talked a lot about having it in Palm Beach County. I still think it would have done better.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because all the fans are up here.
They're all up here.
And the ones that aren't up here, that are down there, would come up here.
They would come up here. Yeah.
It's not that bad. The problem is us going down there is terrible.
Oh, it's the worst.
The traffic's bad. There's no parking.
Yep.
And it's ridiculous. If they would have done it when they said they were going to do it when Motorola was here years ago, and put it right there, you had 95. Boynton got an exit eventually on the turnpike. You now have Brightline, and you also have Tri-Rail.
Yeah.
You had everything right there.
They didn't do it.
And they
kept it down south, and it's stupid.
It should have stayed at Joe Robbie.
100%.
It would have been better off.
Yeah.
It's easier to get to.
Yeah, and there's way better parking.
Agreed. Well, I don't know now with the stupid formula crap.
No, it's still all right over there. It's not great.
It's not as
but
good
it's
as it
better
used to
than
be.
no, hell no. Back in the day was the best. Dude.
Yeah.
But
And then they're ripping up that Calder place too.
Are they really?
Yeah, the track.
Yeah.
They ripped it up. I just passed it the other day. I had to go down there. Yep. So down in Miami Gardens. Also, election time's coming up.
Yep.
On that note, we're going to end here in a second, but I want everybody to understand this. It's a very important election. Go out there and vote.
Yep.
Not only for our one in November, but locally. It's a very important time. You need to vote.
Got to vote.
Rock the vote.
Rock the vote.
I like it.
Yeah.
MTV
back in the day, bro.
Jeff, good show.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
Yeah.
I like the trivia. That was good.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, it's rare too. It's a rare occasion, so I got to enjoy that. But you really weren't prepared. I caught you off guard.
Well, it's not even that. It's just, I mean, I'm not good with that kind of trivia anyways. But
what kind of trivia you like?
Well, no, I mean, I like baseball.
Yeah.
But some of that older like stats and stuff like that, I'm not as good with.
All right, then I'll be better prepared for the next time.
That's all right. No, I like it. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'll learn. Yeah. At least I know now who it is.
Yeah, see? Now somebody's going to say to you, oh, God damn, I don't know.
Freaking won't remember.
You probably won't remember it at all.
Not even a clue.
You'll forget when you walk out the door.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyways, want to thank our producer there, Daniel. Thank you very much for keeping it real today, keeping it fresh, keeping it good. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our IG and our Facebook account. You can watch us here all the time and hear us on Spotify and all that good stuff as we continue on weekly with our Diamond Deals podcast. Till next time, everybody, we'll see you on the Diamond. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Good night.